Man, I want to fuck Rapunzel so bad.
Yeah.
Every time I see her walking down into the studio, we've got this big like theatrical poster of Tangled on our wall.
Mm-hmm.
And she just gets hotter and hotter every time I pass her.
Yeah, she's definitely really hot. So is Flynn. Yeah, I want to fuck Flynn.
Yeah, I want to fuck... I've never wanted to fuck an animated character more in my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
Does Flynn seem to get hotter every time he passes the poster?
Yeah, you know, he's definitely hot. Apparently, like, when they were designing Flynn, they had all the women, like, in their, like, Disney, like, office, like, vote or whatever, like, on, like, the hottest features or whatever, because they wanted to make him just, like, as handsome as possible.
Yeah, they curated the perfect man.
And, yeah, it definitely worked out.
Smoking.
I like Forrest because I feel like Forrest looks like Flynn. And I've always, like, really been into Tangled, like, ever since it came out.
Yeah, it's a good movie if you guys haven't seen it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people haven't seen it.
I feel like you guys have just, like, similar, like, colors, like, brown hair and, like, brown eyes and, like, similar, like, facial hair and, like, eyebrows.
Oh, my gosh. Thanks, babe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you and Rapunzel have a lot of similarities, too.
Yeah, I feel like if you, like, put on, like, the costume, like, his clothes, like, that's, like, all you would have to do to, like, cosplay as Flynn. It's just, like, buy, like, a white shirt and, like, vest.
You would just faint.
Yeah.
You just fall on the floor. Your fantasies would be fulfilled.
No, yeah, literally.
We should cosplay. We should go to, like, more, like, conventions and stuff.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
Like, they have, like, Comic-Con type stuff here in St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We'll wait until Luna's a little bit older. She'll have a ball. She'll have time and a half.
Yeah, Tangled is also, like, Luna's favorite movie. Or, like, one of them.
Yeah, she likes all the 3D animated Disney, the newer films.
Yeah, I try to show her, like, The Little Mermaid, and she's, like, just not as into it as she is, like, Tangled and Frozen. And I want to show her, like, Moana because, you know, you can only watch Tangled and Frozen so many times. You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, not to her, like, she could watch them, like, all day, every day. But for me and for Forrest, like, we're kind of getting, like, bored or, like, tired of them. So
I've seen it so many times. I think I've seen it more times than probably any other movie.
Every time, like, I watch it, every time I'm just listening to it too, because, like, usually we only, like, let her watch the iPad or whatever when I'm, like, doing chores, so to kind of, like, give her something to do or whatever, so she's not just, like, bored or whatever, so she doesn't cry. Yeah, we are screen parents. Well, honestly, I like when she independent plays, like, without a screen, and I'll usually try that first. And she usually will for, like, a while. She'll kind of, like, play in her playpen.
Yeah.
Or whatever, like, with just her toys or whatever.
But then she gets sad.
But yeah, then she'll get sad. And then it's kind of, okay, should I let her just, like, scream and cry for the next, like, hour until I'm done, like, with my chores? Or put on Tangled or Frozen.
Yeah.
So that's kind of, I just feel like it's better for her. Like, it can't be that bad. It's not like an unlimited screen time or anything.
Right. We should definitely vary it up, though.
Yeah, but yeah, we wanted to show her Moana because she has seen Moana before, but and it's also, yeah, it's like one of the new ones, so it's like the look that she likes, but it's not on Disney Plus.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why. Some sort of rights issue. But we should just buy it on YouTube.
Yeah.
And then
it'd definitely be worth it. Moana is, like, a really good.
That's a good movie.
Yeah.
And it's got some good songs. You know, we should give Encanto another chance too.
Oh my gosh, I don't like Encanto. Have we talked about this in the podcast?
I don't think so. I feel like we need to give it another shot. I think it was kind of, it's always like musicals, you always like them more, like, the more you watch it.
No, like, I like musicals. Like, I really do enjoy, like, all types of musicals.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not, like, one of those people who doesn't like musicals or Disney movies. Like, I love it. But Encanto is just, like, not very good. Like, I just, like, the songs and the music Like they're just like bad to me. Like I know this is
Lin-Manuel.
probably like an controversial, unpopular opinion, but yeah, they're I just like I literally can't understand what they're saying a lot of the time.
They speak really fast.
And I was thinking at first, like literally the first time we watched it, I was thinking like, oh, they're speaking Spanish, like they're singing in Spanish. This is cool. That's why I can't understand it. But no, like they're speaking English. I just like
Just really quick.
it's just really, really
and like
fast and like
subtle.
yeah, under
Low,
their breath.
like quick and speedy.
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck's going on? It's that like Lin-Manuel. It's that Lin-Manuel Miranda.
It's so
I'm just gonna
weird.
call him Lenny.
It's so weird because Lin-Manuel Miranda. I love Hamilton. Like I have listened to Hamilton like 100 times, like over and over again. Like I love Hamilton, but like that's the only thing that I've ever heard from Lin-Manuel Miranda that I actually like. Everything else that he's done, I like hate.
Yeah, I didn't like In the Heights. I was like excited for that too. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like, he probably just didn't even write Hamilton. I think he stole it from someone in the future and came back in time.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm writing a play. I'm writing my own musical about that. I got some messages from people on Patreon. This has nothing to do with this podcast. I'm just stating that as a fact. But yeah, people have been messaging me on there, and I've been responding. I've got to read some scripts. I've got some favors to fulfill, as it were. What are some other good like Disney films? Like what's that one? What was it called? Coco Melon or something?
No, I don't like Coco Melon.
It's not Disney.
It's not Disney. It's like I guess it started off as like a YouTube channel. I have no idea, but like now I see it on like Hulu
Yeah, who
and
knows?
stuff, and I think it's weird. I'm not into it.
Yeah, it's trash animation.
It's like garbage.
Only the best high quality animation for our daughter.
No, yeah. Seriously.
A
lot of people say that like Coco Melon like makes their kids
I'm thinking of
like,
Coco.
like
Maybe we should
upset.
let her play. We should play Coco for her.
I haven't seen that
It's a
either.
Pixar film.
Mm-hmm.
I think I saw it like once, like a long time ago. I don't really remember it. Animated Disney films. I mean, I guess they're all animated and 3D animated Disney films. We don't want that old style. We want the new.
The new.
Disney. Love Disney. Oh yeah, Turning Red just came out. We could play that for her. She'd probably like that.
I haven't seen that or heard of it.
Alyssa's got to screen it for woke agendas first.
No, yeah. First serious.
First and foremost, we got Luca.
That's another thing.
Oh yeah, and then the Raya and the Last Dragon. Yeah, there's a bunch of one. I haven't seen that one either.
I like Tangled because there's no like woke agenda. I kind of feel like that was the last like Disney movie that's like pure
Before they went woke.
yeah.
The wokeness has just begun, babe. Strap in. It's gonna get a lot worse before it gets better.
Yeah, we were like talking about this earlier, like
Onward was good. We could play Onward for her. That's not a musical though, I guess.
Onward was good.
Onward was good. That's Pixar. Soul.
Soul? Okay.
Soul.
I liked Soul.
Yeah, Soul was good.
I'm an adult. And I don't think Soul is like really appropriate for children. It's kind of weird.
Some people take the woke thing too far because they're like, oh, a black person in a movie? Woke. Like,
no.
That's not what we're talking about.
That's something that we were talking about the other day is that like I was saying how Frozen 2, like I literally can't even watch it, like, or I can't listen to it. Like I put it on for Luna just because I was thinking like, oh, like, okay, Frozen is like, decent, like let's try Frozen 2. But it's just like so unbearably woke. But
I'm sick from all the wokeness.
if they wanted to be kind of like
they're killing me.
I just feel like if they wanted to be like forward thinking or kind of like progressive without being like super crazy woke, they literally could have just like given Elsa like a girlfriend.
They would never do that though.
And just make her gay.
Because the wokeness is only for like people who actually like, look for that kind of thing and like appreciate like wokeness in like a certain form. But if they were actually trying to be seriously woke, they would make someone gay. But they're not actually going to do that because then they wouldn't be able to release the movie in China and like Saudi Arabia.
Like that's stupid. They're not like really as
they're just doing it for publicity.
Compassionate and like progressive and kind, like as they seem. Like it's all just for like a show. Because
apparently there's a gay kiss. Did I tell you about this? You ever heard about this?
In what?
In the new Lightyear movie.
Oh wow. Gay.
But it's probably easily cut out. And they can make a new version for China.
No, yeah, they did that.
What's up with China not liking gay people? Like, aren't they like the gayest country there is?
They did that in like Star Wars too.
Yeah, there's a gay kiss in Star Wars, and they cut it out for the Chinese version.
Yeah.
And probably for like the Arab countries as well.
Yeah.
Because Arab people also don't like gay people. A lot of people are still kind of dragging their heels. Just go with the program.
Yeah, it's almost like it's almost like America is like actually like one of the most like progressive nations.
Here's a good movie we could show Luna: Sausage Party.
No.
Okay. That's maybe maybe she's not appropriate for that yet.
But
she's not appropriately
why
aged
can't they
for that
just
one.
make so in Frozen 2, if you haven't seen it, like Kristoff is just like this like annoying, like blubbering, like idiot basically.
I think it's supposed to be like endearing. I know the people who wrote it, they're just like, they don't know like how to write like
Anna,
like a cool guy.
Anna does not like Kristoff. Like Anna is not like in love with him. She doesn't like respect him. She is like, they
just had to like create some sort of conflict with Kristoff. like and that's like the go-to conflict, like, oh, how do I propose? Like fumbling with the ring, like almost drops it down a sewer grate or some shit.
I know.
Like,
I just
stupid.
like hate these like male characters who are just like idiots like this. Like it's so annoying.
Yeah, it's like the Homer Simpson
and
effect.
It's kind of just like they could have made like just written like a normal Disney movie, but like with like love as like kind of like the main thing, or like a romantic relationship, but just made Elsa gay. That would have been cool.
Yeah, I mean, they could have done something like that if they were cool. Zootopia, that's a good one. Luna might like that one. It's kind of like freaky though, because they're animals. Maybe she's not ready for that. Might confuse her.
I'm drinking my red raspberry leaf tea right now.
Playmobil the movie. Damn, I never even heard about that.
Apparently, red raspberry leaf tea is supposed to be good if you're pregnant, to prepare your body for labor.
Oh, cool.
In like the second and third trimesters. There's a lot of things that you can't have in your first trimester.
Finding Nemo. That's like a fish movie though. I don't know. I feel like we shouldn't show her like movies with like out people in them, because like it might just be like too much for her.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, she could process it. Her little baby mind might be too much. Like Monsters Inc., that'd probably just scare the shit out of her. What about Brave? You put on Brave for her?
Oh, Brave is good.
Yeah. She might like Brave.
Yeah, I like Brave.
Yeah, that's like a good example of like a feminist story, but not like obnoxious.
Brave is kind of about like a mother and daughter.
Yeah, that's a really good movie.
Having, like reconciling their like strained relationship.
Yeah, same with Cars. That would just give her nightmares. It gives me nightmares, so
I'm so glad we didn't have to get like a Cars room
at the Disney place. Yeah, there was a whole section
that was like
just for
my
Cars.
least favorite. Like I liked all the other ones that they had there, but except for Cars.
Right. Yeah, she likes the Tinkerbell movies too.
Yeah.
The Great Fairy Rescue, that's her favorite one. But yeah, we'll probably avoid Ratatouille. We don't want her to think that it's cool to be friends with rats. But yeah, there's definitely a good amount of options to choose from. Yeah, I'll probably wait on the Toy Stories, because like that was freaky too. When I was a kid, like I literally thought my toys would come alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Lion King, the 3D Lion King movie. They call it a live action film. It's so good, it's not even animated anymore, except it was. This guy I watch on YouTube, his name's Your Movie Sucks, and he did a 3-hour takedown video of The Lion King 2019. And that's just part 1. He's coming out with more parts.
Damn.
Yeah, he really didn't like it. He gave a lot of good points as to why it was bad. I don't know if it was as bad as maybe he was really pissed off about it. But I guess after a while you kind of talk yourself into really not liking it after you make a 3-hour long video. But it was okay. It's definitely not nearly as good as the first one for a lot of reasons that he goes into in great detail.
We took Luna to the park today, and there's like a big glob of bird poop.
Yeah.
Like on the playground like equipment, and she like touched it. It was nasty.
Just a little bit. just bird poop.
I'm like grateful that she still wants to breastfeed, because breastfeeding has like a lot of like benefits for your immune system and stuff. Like she has a really strong immune system because she still breastfeeds. And yeah, anytime something like that happens where she just like touches something absolutely filthy, I'm like, thank God she still breastfeeds.
Probably fine. Just a little bird poo. Never heard anyone. Yeah, she just touched it just a little bit with her fingers. But yeah, she enjoyed the slide a lot today. We took her to the park.
Yeah, that was like the most she's played on like playground like equipment.
And I put her on the slide, and then she'd like laugh. And then she'd get up off the slide and like run around and climb up the jungle gym equipment again, and then want to go back on the slide. And yeah, she did it like 10, 15 times, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was pretty active today. Pretty cool. Yeah, she skipped her nap again today. No nap.
No nap.
So maybe that's like a new thing because she's been doing that recently.
Well, she was like really cranky when we first got to the park because that was her like nap time. Like we kind of like
usual nap time.
We kind of timed the park like poorly.
Yeah.
Her
nap time's like in the middle of the day though. It really throws a wrench in whatever you're trying to do.
Yeah, it's usually like around like 2 to 3, 4.
Yeah, she was cranky when we were walking around in the grass, but like once we got to the play gym, she got excited again.
Yeah.
And she was into the swing. She went on the swings, and then she went on the slide.
And then we went to Target, and she was kind of trying to like sleep on the way there, but then we like pulled her out of the car, and then she was awake.
She tried.
The whole like, so yeah, she tried to take naps like throughout the day, but we just kept like disturbing her like one way or another. So it's not really her fault that she didn't take a nap.
Nap time, roll up a blankie. Yeah, she's cute, dude. She just gets cuter every day, man. Every stage, every aspect of raising her is just super exciting and fun. I'd recommend it to just about anyone. Have a kid. Do it. It's worth it.
I know, she's so cute. It's ridiculous. Yeah. She's so funny and like smart.
I'm trying to get more of my friends to have kids. Pretty much only Mason has a kid right now.
Yeah.
Well, who else am I? Do we have any other friends with kids? Not really. Jai.
Yeah.
We don't see him that often.
Mhm.
Yeah, it'd be cool if we saw him more. I don't know. Mason and I are trying to like find like a third person for our podcast, because like we need someone to do like the switching. Like we want to set up cameras and have it really be like professional. Like I ordered the bait buffet like sign. It's like a neon sign that we can plug in, and then we can sit against it and record our podcast with live on video. And we gotta have we don't just want it to be the one angle the whole time though. We want someone like behind the scenes like switching the angles between Mason and I. And it has to be done kind of like in real time because it's too much work to go back and post and like deal with all the footage and edit it. So we've got to set up. I don't even know how to do that. If anyone's got a line on that, let me know. But I'll look into it. But it's like some software or some program you have to buy, I'm sure. But will allow us to switch between the angles in real time, and then we can upload that video to the YouTube channel. I think that'll increase the popularity of the podcast. But we gotta hire someone to do that like once per week. And I was thinking like my brother, but he's pretty unreliable. Like we make plans with him, and he just like totally abandons the plans or doesn't respond to my texts. And I don't really take it personally though, because he does that to just about everyone. So it'd be cool if I could hire him, but yeah, I just don't know if I could trust him. So I got to find someone who would want that like job like once per week, because it's only for like 2 hours a week, like only 2 hours every Sunday. So I think I could pay that person's salary, pay him like $20 an hour or something like that, to and they could have a mic too, and they could kind of like join in. You know how like on Joe Rogan or like on some other podcast, they like have the person who's off screen who talks sometimes, like who weighs in.
I'm like such a snob about podcasts. Like if I literally, it's like sucks because like sometimes like there'll be a podcast that I want to listen to or like seems interesting.
Yeah.
But if it's like, you know, it's usually like the guest who is on like someone else's podcast and they're like kind of like FaceTiming or like Zooming the podcast or whatever. Like it's like their like microphone or their camera is just like super shitty. I just like can't even like watch it. I'm just like, or like, I can't even listen to it like while I like do
I know
my shit or
most
whatever.
people just record on their laptop with the laptop mic and it just sounds like garbage. Like, it doesn't have to look great, but the mic
I've
has
just
to be
like
good.
turned it. I literally just like turned it off before because I'm just like, this is like horrendous, like unwatchable.
I can't believe it took me this long to get like proper podcasting equipment for our podcast and for the Bait Buffet, because like if you go back and listen to the early episodes of the Bait Buffet or the early episodes of Just for Clicks, it's like trash. Like the audio does not sound, I mean, like it's not as bad as what you're probably talking about. Like it wasn't recorded on a laptop, but it doesn't sound very good.
Yeah, it's like just so bad. It's like horrendous. I can't.
Damn, that's because like everything just sounds like more important and sounds like cooler on a good mic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So glad I got this. Yeah, we got to get a third one too so we can have guests on and stuff. But yeah, I'm trying to, not run out of all my money. I'm trying to save some of it. So baby steps. Get the sign. Sign was like $500. It's a custom sign that says bait.
Yeah, we have like a few big purchases that we need.
Yeah,
I gotta
buy a new lawnmower. And a fridge and a freezer.
Yeah, we're gonna buy like a big freezer for our like garage because our freezer right now is pretty small. I mean, I don't know if it's small. It just seems small because like we never have enough room for what we want to put in it.
Yeah, it would just be really convenient. We're like not eating out anymore and we're like cooking all our meals like home meals, so it's just really,
we go to Costco a lot.
Yeah.
So like we buy like things in bulk kind of, and so yeah, it's like a lot of times we'll be at Costco and I'll want something and I'll like just won't get it because I'm like, oh, like we don't have room in the freezer for that. And then also like I want
be a good place to hide a body too if we ever needed to.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I also want to like meal prep a bunch of meals before I give birth, so we don't have to like eat out for every meal for like a month or whatever until I like heal, because that's basically what we did when we had Luna. Like we literally just ordered Postmates like twice a day.
Yeah.
For like a month.
It eats up a lot of your money
while I healed. But yeah, so we don't want to do that this time. And also we just like, it's like money saving, but it's also just like health. Like, we're trying to be healthy. We're trying not to like, just be complete pigs all the time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we need
so
a freezer.
Funny today. I was doing my stream and you cooked me that tortilla with like cheese.
Okay.
People were giving me shit.
Really, the only like thing that on there that wasn't like healthy or like wasn't a part of the diet was like the tortilla
and the cheese.
Well, the cheese is like organic.
I mean, that's better than nothing, but what we really are trying to strive for is cutting out all bread and all cheese.
Cheese isn't that bad for you.
It's made out of cow's milk.
Well, not all cow's milk is bad for you.
I don't know.
Like,
I feel sketchy.
Organic, like
with cow's milk.
Made
for their babies.
Yeah.
We steal it.
We still haven't gone to Fresh Time yet. I want to go to Fresh Time because we've been like really struggling with our milk situation. Because Forrest doesn't want to buy cow's milk anymore.
Gross. Yuck. We don't need that.
All the regular like brands of almond milk and oat milk or whatever, if you look at the ingredients, they have just like a bunch of unnecessary bullshit in them.
Yeah.
That you don't need, like oils and like gums and whatever. It's like nasty ass bullshit.
Dirty.
I saw a TikTok that said like in your average like bottle of almond milk there's only like 8 almonds in it or something like that. Like if you got it from like Silk or like, you know, another like big like brand in like the almond milk kind of like industry.
That's outrageous.
So but I've been doing research and stuff, and like there's like a few brands that seem like their only ingredients are almonds and water, which is what you want. Like you only want like 1 to 2 ingredients in your shit. You don't want like a bunch of unnecessary, like, especially things that you don't know that like don't sound like they're food. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like there's this brand called 3 Trees that I've been wanting to get and try out, but they only have it at kind of like Whole Foods and like, you know, kind of like health stores like that, and they have it at Fresh Time. That's like the closest store to us that would have it. So I want to make a trip.
What's stopping us?
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's do it.
You're
Not
right.
tomorrow though. I'm busy tomorrow.
Yeah.
Maybe on Friday.
Yeah.
Not Friday though.
Why?
I don't know.
We should go on Friday because I need to grocery shop anyway.
Don't we have something going on this week? We got shit going on, right?
Probably.
Wait, aren't we hanging out with my parents tomorrow? We're on the park, right?
Yeah.
What time? 2?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Maybe we can go after that.
Okay.
Go to Fresh Time.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, why not? We're already out.
That's how I feel.
We'll get that done. That'd be nice.
Mm-hmm.
What's on the docket for the rest of the night, huh?
The rest of like tonight?
Yeah, tonight, yeah.
Like the podcast?
Yeah, well, I mean...
Or just like in general?
Just in general.
Well, just hanging out with you.
Yeah.
And then I have to take a shower and wash my hair because my hair's like really dirty right now.
Looks good.
Thanks. Forrest always thinks my hair looks good.
Looks good to me.
Like even if I haven't washed it in like a week.
I think it looks fine.
I can't tell. It looks fine.
Looks perfect. She's the picture of beauty. I don't know what she's talking about. She's crazy. But yeah, we went to Target today. Finally picked up the Buzz Lightyear sets.
Oh yeah.
Thank God.
Thank the Lord.
And they actually had one more that I didn't have last time. If you guys tuned in for the last podcast, you'll hear me complain about how they gypped me on my fucking Buzz Lightyear Star Wars. Wait, it's not Star Wars. Buzz Lightyear, Pixar, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
What's the movie called? Lightyear?
Yeah, Lightyear.
It's basically Star Wars. And yeah, I got some of those. Picked them up finally. They finally let me purchase them. And then I got some of these like little like race car, little like motorcycle jumper cars. So I'm gonna do a little unboxing real quick. I'll be right back.
It gets really hot, like sitting in these leather chairs down here.
Got the the stunts, look, the stunts flywheel. It's pretty cool.
Stunts.
Mm-hmm. That's a new piece because like you see how you can pull it back and it'll go.
Oh damn.
Yeah, that's like a new thing for Lego. And then I got this set here, set number 76830 from Lightyear, and it looks like they're fighting. It's called the Cyclops Chase. So they're fighting this creature, this robot called the Cyclops, and it's for ages 4+. So I'm definitely in that category, that age bracket. What do you think about this set, babe? What's your initial feelings towards this set?
Oh, isn't Chris Evans voicing Lightyear?
Yeah, he's voicing the Buzz.
I wish like that they were just making this like a live action movie.
It's animated so well, it basically looks like a live action
But I just
movie.
I want Chris Evans, like his like
Mhm.
physically, like his face and like, you know, everything, not just his voice.
Yeah.
Like that would be cool. Like
Right.
Chris Evans like in this.
Can
like,
you just like move in with us? Can you just like live here?
if they just made like they could like recreate, like design like the Lightyear like suit, like the space suit, like that'd be lit.
That would be kind of cool.
So much better. Like I just feel like, I don't know, he looks weird in the movie. He has like
That really fat chin.
Yeah.
It works for when he's like a toy, but yeah, it's kind of a weird design for like a real person.
Yeah.
It's like still super cartoony, but it's like also ultra realistic. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. He just doesn't look like he'd be like hot like in real life.
It looks kind of like a Trumper.
Yeah.
He looks like kind of someone was saying that I could do like a video where he's like a bad cop or something. But is he a cop? I was trying to get ideas from like people on my stream today because I was like, I bought these like 3 Lightyear sets that just came out, and I don't know what I'll use them for. But I just have a feeling I'll have an idea. Maybe I'll have the idea after I see the movie. But they were like, yeah, he could be like a dirty cop or something. I'm like, is he a cop? I don't even know what Buzz Lightyear is.
Well, I mean,
I thought he was like a space adventurer.
Yeah, I don't know.
What is he? Yeah, that's a good question. I guess we'll have to see the movie. When's that coming out? Oppenheimer's coming out the same day as Barbie.
Yeah. That picture of like Margot Robbie as Barbie looks really good.
I know. I'm down for that. Just a little tease. We got oh yeah, be careful, babe. There's like a bug in this downstairs somewhere.
I know, I heard about that.
Yeah, he was making a lot of racket during my stream. And
I
I got a flashlight. I thought it was like a ghost at first, and then like scratching the walls, like, you know. And then I got a flashlight and I found his ass. And then he started flying towards me. And I shut the flashlight off and he like kind of flew away, and I haven't heard of him since. So maybe he found his way out. Looks like it's coming out in the year 2022. That's this year. June 17th.
You guys, I'm so pregnant. I'm 26 weeks pregnant. I'll be in my 3rd trimester next week.
Yeah, she's looking really big.
Yeah, I'm like really big. I'm like really pregnant these days. And I'm not even like I'm gonna get more pregnant. Like I'm gonna get like way bigger than I am right now. And that just seems like crazy.
Did you ever watch True Jackson VP?
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
It's a show with Keke Palmer.
Oh yeah, I did watch that.
She was in that show. What was that show about?
Like a fashion person. I don't know.
Isn't Keke Palmer? Yeah, she's in that movie Nope, the new Jordan Peele film. It's coming out later this year. It's coming out in July. And yeah, Nope has her in it, and other actors. And yeah, Keke Palmer's like also the voice in Lightyear. So it's a big year for Keke Palmer. It's a cool name, right? Keke?
Sure, yeah.
You like that? You don't like that name?
I mean, I wouldn't name like my child that, you know.
Well, I mean, I probably wouldn't either. But that's just because, like, it'd be too close to Keke Palmer. People would think we named her after Keke.
It's not like a bad name.
It kind of sounds like freaky.
Freaky.
Freaky Keke. Like, she'd be, like, freaky in bed. I don't know. Yeah. She's hot. Would you fuck her, babe? If she wanted to. If it was consensual.
I haven't, like, seen a picture of her recently.
Yeah, she's 28. What you looking at?
Looking through my notes.
Oh, did you find some stuff to talk about?
Well, I have a note, that says, like, for my next midwife appointment, to remind me to drink 15 ounces of Welch's grape juice at 1:20 p.m. and write down the time I drink it. And don't eat anything that morning because I'm supposed to take like my like pregnant like diabetes test that day. And like this was like plan B for my midwife. Plan A that she suggested to me first was like insane. I was like not about to do this. Like I guess some people do it, but like I was like not into this. I was like, this sounds crazy. She wanted me to like log like everything I ate for like, I don't know, like a week or something like that.
Yeah.
And then take my own blood at home.
That's crazy.
every day for like this week or whatever. Or something like that. I don't know.
Every day?
I think so.
What? That's crazy.
And I was like, she was like, I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to teach you how to do it. And I was just like, is there like any way that I don't have to do that? Like that you can take this test like without that? Because I didn't do that with Luna. Like with Luna for this test, it's like the gestational diabetes test. I just like, she had me drink this like weird drink. And then an hour later, she took my blood, and that was it. And so this time around, so plan B for my midwife now was like, drink like Welch's grape juice, and then she's gonna take my blood when I get there.
Yeah, you have to time it just right though.
Yeah, it has to be like an hour. And I like the grape juice idea better than this like glucose drink, because I've heard like bad things about this glucose drink that like they make you drink, like it's like not good for like you or the baby or whatever. Like it has like bad shit in it or whatever. But yeah, like grape juice sounds like pretty safe. So
yeah, should be fine.
Yeah.
When's that next appointment?
It's like in like 2 weeks.
Okay, still pretty far away.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I'm getting really excited to meet River.
I know. Forrest like said something. He was like, oh, he was like, he had his like ear to my belly, and he was like, oh, like I hear River. Oh yeah, by the way, the baby's name is River.
Oh yeah, right. Forgot.
We
were keeping it a secret for some reason.
It's not a secret. We just haven't like said it yet.
Yeah.
But like he had his like head to my belly, and he was like, oh, I hear River. And for some reason, like I just got like a weird, like for a split second I thought that like River was already born. And he was like, oh, I hear him crying like in the other room.
She like fast forwarded in time.
Yeah, like I didn't have a flashback. I had like the opposite of a flashback. But I guess like it just kind of reminded me of like, I don't know, like Luna crying and like me needing to go like nurse her back to sleep or like go like check on her or whatever. So
yeah.
Like I was just kind of thinking like, oh, like that's probably something Forrest had said to me before, like, oh, I hear Luna. And then so yeah, when he said, oh, I hear River, I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, he's getting really powerful in there. He's like, when you put your hand on her belly, you can feel him kicking really strong.
Yeah.
And yeah, I feel like just a few weeks ago I could barely feel him. So now it's like he's really gaining a lot of strength and power. We could probably get him out now if we wanted to.
No, he needs to cook in there.
But kids are born earlier than this.
I know, but then they have to stay in like the hospital for like months. It's like not fun.
Yeah, you were like that, right? You
Yeah.
came out really early.
Yeah, I think I was born like 2 months early.
Mm-hmm. You wouldn't have survived.
Yeah, I wouldn't have survived.
If it weren't for all this like medical equipment.
Yeah. You know, as much as I am like anti-hospital and like anti like hospital birth especially and stuff, like I absolutely do recognize that it's completely necessary for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because
in the right circumstances.
Because yeah, like I had to be born like if we hadn't had the hospitals, like I wouldn't have made it. So
yeah.
Yeah.
The way your dad tells the story is so funny. He's like, yeah, we lifted up your mom's skirt and you fell right out. Like if we hadn't lifted it up at that exact moment, you would have fallen on the floor. Like
yeah.
It was like so quick.
Yeah, like apparently my mom didn't even like push. Like I just like came out because I was so small.
Yeah, you were tiny. And that was her second kid, right? So
yeah.
Yeah, she was already had already given birth before. Yeah.
Yeah, my mom was also like a little bit older when she had me. She was like in her like late 30s.
Mm-hmm.
So that might have had something to do with it.
Right.
Like why I was like kind of like a higher risk pregnancy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for this birth. It's gonna be good. Mm-hmm. Excited to work with Jen. Watch her work. She seems like a good midwife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel like really kind of like unprepared for River to get here, and I feel like that's kind of like a nesting instinct.
Yeah, it's natural.
Or whatever, but I'm like looking around the house and like looking in like his like the kids' closet because him and Luna share a closet, and like I just feel like he has like so little clothes. I'm like, I need to get him like more things. Like I need to like we need to clean. We have a whole bedroom in our house that is like purely just storage right now, and our plan is to clean it out and to like, you know, organize everything and find a new spot for all this storage and like make this room like the kids' like bedroom.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Because I'm planning to co-sleep with River, you know, for like a long time, but this is gonna have to be like Luna's bedroom.
Yeah.
For now, she's got to get kicked out of the bed. I feel like really sad about that, but it just has to happen. Like she's a wild sleeper.
Yeah, we should start to like integrate that like sooner.
Yeah.
Like we should do that like now.
Well, yeah, we have to like put the room together. We have to organize. It's not going to take that long to like clean the room out. It doesn't have that much stuff in it. It's just kind of like where we keep our like, you know, like wipes and like diapers.
Because we've got like 3 more months, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much. So, I mean, maybe a little bit less than that, honestly.
Let's make that. That should be like our project for like May. I feel like is to like make that room.
Yeah,
into,
we want to like
room.
start introducing her to her own bedroom before the baby comes, because like she's gonna like despise the baby if like the baby comes and then she gets kicked out immediately.
Oh, yeah.
Like it'll give her bad feelings about the baby.
Yeah.
So we have to like she's not gonna like it.
Well, okay. This is my thinking about this issue, is that she already sleeps like 8 hours.
Yeah.
Like without waking up and without the boob.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing because she used to wake up a lot.
Yeah, like she still sleeps in the same bed, but like she, you know, and I need to like nurse her to sleep. But yeah, she'll sleep for like 8 hours straight, like by herself. And then she kind of just needs to nurse a lot, like early in the morning or like first thing in the morning. She'll like want to nurse a lot to like kind of like, and then she'll kind of spend like 2 or 3 hours like on the boob, but like also asleep. So my like theory, or kind of like what I think is going to happen like right now, is that like I'll nurse her to sleep in her own bedroom, and then we'll just like close the door and like leave her in there alone, and then she'll sleep for like 8 hours, and then she'll wake up like in the morning and want to nurse, and if I'm not there to like nurse her, like she might just like wake up for the day, like, you know.
Right.
And so yeah, we'll probably like lose some sleep in the morning.
Yeah.
But you know, or I could just go back in there and like nurse her back to sleep. And then sometimes we even like if she's like really tired and she just like won't go to sleep, I'll just like leave her in her like playroom where there's like her nugget, which is like the baby kind of like couch thing. And I'll just like leave her in there and like watch her on the baby monitor, and she's usually asleep in like 5 to 10 minutes like alone. Like she'll just like cry for like 5 minutes and then just like fall asleep, you know. So maybe that will happen in her own bedroom too. Like if she does wake up, maybe she'll just like kind of like cry for like a few minutes and then go back to sleep on her own.
Right.
Like,
yeah, we're in a good routine right now.
Yeah.
And it's just about finding a new routine, settling into it, because there's gonna be kind of like a rough patch where we're gonna figure out the new routine.
Yeah.
So yeah, kind of getting a head start on that with her would be good.
Mhm.
Yeah. So we should get that. So we need to buy her a bed.
Yeah. I was thinking we can just buy her like a mattress, because I feel like that's just like safer.
Yeah, just a mattress on the floor.
Yeah.
So she doesn't fall out. Yeah.
Yeah, for that bedroom I wanted to buy like a mattress and then like a rug.
Mhm.
And you know, that's like pretty much it. That's like all she really needs in there for now.
Yeah, for now.
Because we want it to be like really safe.
Yeah, we have to buy like a shelving unit to like everything we keep in that room right now. We need to keep it like in the kitchen, but we need like more like storage space. So we should buy one of those shelving units from Costco.
Mhm.
So yeah, we'll do that really soon. Like next time we go to Costco.
Yeah.
Maybe we should order the mattress online.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess we could go to the mattress store. Our car doesn't really have room for that though.
I'd want kind of like an organic mattress for her.
Yeah.
Like a breathable, like organic mattress.
You can probably find something like that online.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be dope. Yeah, we got some expenses coming up for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've been doing pretty well financially recently on YouTube. I've been making some good money on my streams.
Mm-hmm.
And been fortunate in building the Patreon. So I think things are going pretty well. I think we can afford that stuff. Yeah, you know, Bepafe's popping off. Everyone's subscribing to that shit.
Yeah.
I think we got like 6 subs now.
Damn.
It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something like that. 5 or 6. This podcast though is still free, obviously. Free 30 on this one.
Free 30.
Yeah. We could do like an exclusive Patreon only episode of this too, but that sounds like a lot of work. 1 hour,
Yeah.
you know, 1 hour kind of does it for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We like barely like remember to do this song.
Yeah, we've been slacking on. It's already Wednesday. It's like we should have recorded on Thursday.
Or you mean on Tuesday?
On Tuesday.
Well,
but
Forrest
so
was
sick.
like fucked up yesterday, you guys.
Yeah, I got fucked.
He was like not feeling well.
Mm-mm. Yeah, my back's been like having issues like for like the past like week, and I didn't really do anything to it in particular. I just kind of like woke up one day and was all fucked up, and then it kind of progressively got worse over the following few days, to where it was like seizing up and like in my right side, and like I could barely like turn my neck. It was like really tight and tense, and it was like I was like in a lot of pain. It sucked. I couldn't really even work. I just had to like lay down. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll just, you know, buy some wine. Because, you know, I haven't been drinking, like, this is the first sip of alcohol I've had for, like, a year or something. But I basically was like, I'm in so much pain. I don't want to just take, like, pain medicine all day. So I'll drink some wine to, like, just kind of relax the muscles a bit. And maybe I can kind of work it out that way. But I'm such a lightweight these days because I haven't been drinking that, like, I guess I drink too much wine. I only drink like one of those bottles.
Yeah, like he really didn't drink that much. He wasn't even like drunk ever.
I got one of those like little like cardboard boxes. They're like, it's not a whole bottle. It's like a little like sippy cup of wine from Walgreens.
Like you were just like tipsy, like you like barely. I didn't even really notice that you were.
Yeah,
like,
I wasn't. It definitely like helped
different.
at first. Like I felt like more relaxed. Like it was like the tension was gone. It still was painful. But I was like, okay, now maybe I can like work and get some stuff done. So I worked a little bit. But then I kind of just like passed out. I was like really tired.
Yeah, he like fell asleep on the couch. He started drinking around like maybe like 2 like in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And then he like fell asleep on the couch at like 6 and like was asleep on the couch for like 6 hours, like until like midnight. Like, and I kept trying, and I thought that like he would like wake up eventually or whatever. Like, and I kept like, I woke him up like a few times, and I was like, you know, I was like, could you, you know, like watch Luna while I do this or something? And then like,
yeah.
Yeah, he was just like, no, like I'm like, going back to sleep. Like, yeah, and then I eventually put Luna to sleep. And, you know, I was thinking like, oh, like, okay, so yeah, he took this like really long nap. Like he's going to be energized. He'll be like ready to hang out with me like after, since I just put Luna to bed. We'll watch like our show, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
And, like he woke up and just like threw up. Like, and he was just like violently like hungover.
Yeah, I was really hungover.
Like extremely hungover.
Yeah, and I like went to the bathroom and like started shitting like water. Like
No,
I didn't really eat anything that day. Like I only ate like eggs. I think that's the only thing I ate.
Yeah.
And like so I didn't have anything like substantial in my stomach, which was just probably my first mistake. I should have had more like peanut butter balls or something. Because Alyssa makes these really nice peanut butter balls out of like oats and honey and like peanut butter. And those are really good. And that would have soaked up the wine a bit more in my stomach. But I guess I was just so not used to it. It probably wasn't the best wine. But yeah, it was all sloshing around in there. And it was making me sick. My stomach felt really bad.
Oh, yeah. You also
like,
had like a really horrible headache.
Oh, yeah. And I had a really bad headache.
Yeah, like I would yeah, I felt bad because like I feel like I had a really like easy day yesterday.
Yeah.
Because like Luna took like a 3-hour nap, and that's when like me
Epic.
and you were hanging out like at first, like when you were like drinking the wine or
Yeah.
whatever, like we were like hanging out, like stretching, like doing yoga, whatever,
Yeah.
like watching like a show and stuff for like 3 hours. And then like, you know, he fell asleep, and then because his head hurt so bad, he like didn't want. Oh, Luna was also really upset. Luna was like teething.
Yeah,
she was
having a bad day.
So like if I wasn't like paying attention to her or like nursing her, she was like screaming and crying. And so like Forrest was basically just like, and Forrest had to just sleep. And at one point I tried to wake him up to see if he could like watch her and like entertain her while I like cooked or something. And he was like, no, like just like watch her, like just take a break, like don't do anything. like so like I literally just spent like basically all day just like nursing Luna and like sitting down and like playing with her and like, you know, trying to like tend to Forrest like if he needed anything, but he was
God,
mostly just asleep.
I was in such pain.
He didn't really need anything.
Like my stomach was hurting, my like head was throbbing, my like whole back was like shot, like it was all seized up and tight, and like couldn't turn my body in any direction without it being in pain. It was awful.
I have pictures of like Luna because like every once in a while Luna would like walk up to you because you was sleeping on the couch, and like she would like poke your face or like touch your face.
Yeah.
And like look back at me and like smile, like with a really big smile, and like keep touching him. Like
That's
it was
so
so funny.
Yeah, in hindsight, the wine was a bad idea. I just didn't really know what else to do because I was in such pain, and like I didn't know what to do to relieve the pain. So like it helped initially, but then it turned into more trouble than it was worth.
I feel like I was telling Forrest this.
Should have had more like solid food before I drank. That was the big issue, I think.
I feel like he should get his medical marijuana license.
Yeah, because it's legal in Missouri now.
To have it if you're using it for like medical purposes.
There's a CBD store up the street. Maybe I'll if I have another issue like this, maybe I'll try some CBD. But yeah, it's like sucks. Like, what do you do like when you're in so much pain?
Because honestly, like weed is I think weed is better for you than alcohol.
Oh yeah,
and it
definitely
doesn't make you feel like shit after. Like
yeah,
you're not
gonna
be hungover.
Yeah, I forgot about being hungover is the fucking worst.
Yeah.
But yeah, I shit myself, and I didn't shit myself. I just had the shits in the bathroom. It was gross.
He was like, "Can you bring me a bowl?"
And then I was like, "Can you bring me a bowl? I gotta throw up." And then I threw up all the red wine. It was just all red. Like it was like there's no like chunks of any food. It was just water, just red watery vomit. And I felt a lot better after that. I was like, "Ooh, yay!" My back still hurt like a bitch, but it was like I wasn't, you know. My headache kind of went away a little bit, and my stomach didn't hurt anymore. And then, yeah, earlier today, I went to the Massage Envy place because I scheduled a massage the day before, and the guy Oscar there, he does a really good job, and he like worked my back for like an hour, and he helped out a lot, I think. And I walked away. I mean, it's still not great right now, but it's way better than it has been in the last few days. Mm-hmm. And I managed to do a stream. I got some animation done today. So I'm not like 100% yet, but it's getting there. It's just kind of like, yeah, every so often this happens to me where like I'll wake up and I like slept weird and it just fucks my whole back for like several days. Mm-hmm. But yeah, thankfully Alyssa took really good care of me. And Oscar, shout out to Oscar at the Massage Envy. He's tight. He's a cool guy. He helped me out. So yeah, if anyone's in the area, hit up Oscar. He's at the Massage Envy.
Stop like telling people like exactly where we live. Like it's
they don't know where we live from that.
It's like okay, so yeah, we live in St. Louis, like sure, but like you don't have to like say like Forrest will just like give these like incredibly specific like details.
What does it matter
about where we live?
Can't you like look up? I mean, anyone can literally look up our address like online if they want.
No, they can't.
Yeah, they can. It's easy. I can do it for anyone. There's like databases, like the government like reports all this shit. Like they report it and you can find it.
Like I am just especially weary about it since
It's not difficult to find someone's
since
dress.
I was like doing like my camming and like OnlyFans stuff. I just like don't want any stalkers or anything.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Especially now that I have like children, that's like creepy.
Yeah. Well, you know, if someone really wanted to stalk us, they totally could. It's not really like, you know, up to us.
You don't have to like give out like incredibly specific.
Shit's available online. It's not difficult to track someone down. Anyone can do it. Yeah, we just have to work on getting enough money where we can live in a private gated community. That's the goal.
Mm-hmm.
Like Ethan and Hila, gated. Yeah, but our podcast hasn't popped off like theirs yet. So, but eventually it will.
This
podcast
I
is
want
much better.
I want my TikTok to pop off. Like I need
yeah,
to start.
You gotta make like a talk per day.
Yeah.
I've been trying to post on Instagram like once per day, and so far I've been seeing like good engagement.
Mm-hmm.
People aren't sick of me.
I think I need to stop
They dig it.
putting so much like effort and thought into my TikToks.
Yeah, just make
Because
them.
I kind of like put like a lot. I'll like make a TikTok, or I'll have an idea for a TikTok, and it's kind of all like really extremely edited, and I have to like find a right song for it, or you know like it's like me doing something that's very kind of like time consuming, like building a Lego or something, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I kind of just need to like record myself doing something that I would like already be doing, like a chore. Like I should like record some like recipes or something, and then like,
yeah,
or I just need to like talk to the camera, because that's like most of the TikToks that I like or like are just like moms like talking to the camera. You know what I mean?
Make the kind of content that you would watch.
Yeah. So I just kind of need like good like topics to talk about or something, or like good like little like anecdotes, I guess.
Use hashtags.
That's a thing.
Gotta tag it up.
That's the thing, is like you're like, I saw this thing and it was like, if you don't use any hashtags, like TikTok shows it to everybody.
Yeah, you
but
want
like
to use hashtags.
The more hashtags that you use, like the less people.
But not too many
it.
hashtags, right? Yeah, you can't overdo it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just do like 3 or 4 hashtags. That's the secret sauce right there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, like mommy culture hashtag.
Mommy culture.
Hashtag hot mama.
Hot mama. Yeah, I think I did like, for my last one that I did was just like a really quick like last minute, because I just saw the sound. I thought it was so funny. It was like this woman. She's like holding her baby, and she was like I didn't want to work a 9 to 5, so now I work 24/7, like holding her baby or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, because being a stay-at-home mom is like a 24/7
It's a lot of work.
job.
Yeah, you're always doing something.
Well, yeah.
You're always on the move.
Mm-hmm.
She has no downtime.
Well, that's not true. I have downtime.
Only when Luna's asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
she sleeps quite often. She sleeps like 12 hours a day.
Yeah, if Luna's awake, like, I'm on the clock.
Yeah.
And even now, it's like, it's not like I can, like, she's asleep, but like, I can't really leave the house.
No.
You know?
Yeah, you always have to stay close by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not,
on the clock.
not a complaint. I love being a stay-at-home mom.
Of course.
But yeah, it was like, so yeah, I just made this like quick little TikTok, and it was fun, and
hell yeah.
I think I hashtagged it like SAHM, which is like stay-at-home mom,
Oh, nice.
and then like mom talk or something like that.
People are always hitting me with these acronyms in my stream, and like I have no idea what they mean.
I know, I didn't know what like stay-at-home mom was for like a long time, but I finally figured it out.
Right. They're like, hey, Forrest, what are your thoughts on TDS? I'm like, I don't know, man. Shit. Do you expect me to just be like hip to all these acronyms you throw at me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm supposed to know automatically I don't know what that means, man. I'm not. Makes me feel stupid. I guess I am pretty stupid.
No, babe. What?
Pretty dumb.
What?
Overall.
Sometimes Forrest will get in this like, mood where he like just says like really like disparaged, like really like, it reminds me of like Eeyore from like Winnie the Pooh. Like he'll just say like what was that one thing you were saying, like, oh yeah, I was like making him a smoothie or something, and he was like, you can just use like the rotten fruit for me. I'm just Forrest. I'm just old Forrest. Just give me the rotten fruit. And I'm like, babe, what are you talking about? Like, we don't have like rotten fruit.
Just give me like the fruit that fell out of the bag that's like been sitting in the back of the freezer for like a year, whatever.
Like, what are you
Don't give me the good stuff.
He's like, I'm just silly old Forrest.
I'm just silly old Forrest.
And like he kept like saying this like something like he just kept saying it like over and over again. It was so funny. And then yeah, like right now he's like, I'm dumb.
I'm dumb. I'm a dummy.
No.
I'm stupid.
Don't say that.
Don't listen to me, guys. About anything.
What?
I mean, you should already know this. This is the disclaimer for the entire podcast.
Yeah.
Here it is. Don't listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
But if you choose to follow any of my advice or agree with any of my opinions, you might be dumb too. Just watch out.
Oh man.
Yeah.
No. That's not.
I told you I know Lego, I know stop motion, and I know Scooby Doo and Batman. But that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know being a good papa.
What do I like even know?
You know how to be a good mama. You know, a good wife.
I'm like still figuring out how to be like good mama. Like I feel like I make mistakes all the time. I definitely
No,
have
you're good.
like
You're like the best mama ever.
I have like a few kind of like regrets
No, you're good.
with being like mama.
You're doing a great job, honey.
Thanks.
You're doing fantastic.
I try.
I couldn't ask for a better mama than you.
Oh,
You're doing great.
thank you.
Luna loves you. She's so happy.
I hope so.
She's a happy little squirt. I miss her.
I know. Where is she?
She's sleeping.
She sleeps.
Yeah. All right, guys.